to C Campfire.
We're running campfires on all of our session start dates throughout the summer.
If you have been submitted and would like to participate, go to ckathome.ca to find out how. Enjoy the show! First up, we have Welsh and Geller with the Bubblegum Song.
This is the Bubblegum Song. My mother gave me $1 to go and buy a collar. I did not buy a collar. I bought some bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. I bought some bubblegum. My mother gave me $0.25 to go and pay the porter. I did not pay the porter. I bought some bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. I bought some bubblegum. My mother gave me $0.10 to go and buy a lime. I did not buy a lime. I bought some bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. I bought some bubblegum. My mother gave me $0.05 to go and buy a pickle. I did not buy a pickle. I bought some bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. Nee, 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 bubblegum. I bought some bubblegum. My mother gave me $0.01 to go and buy some bubblegum. I did not buy some bubblegum. I'm sick of bubblegum! Wow, I know that song's gonna be stuck in my head for the next week. Next up is Wham and Asher with the clapping song.
Are you ready?
Yeah!
La da da la, la da da la, la da da la 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 da da la, la da da la, la da da la la da da da. Hey, did you get it?
Yeah!
Okay, so this is a really neat little clap activity that I'm going to teach you right now. I know because you saw that and you're like, how can I learn that? So I'm going to teach it to all of you right now. You're going to be experts, and then after this, you got to teach one other person in your family or a friend. So here we go, within your bubble, of course. So here we go. The first part is double slaps to the knees, and then right to left shoulder double slap. So just like this. Da, 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 da. Okay, how'd you do? Did you get it? Okay, practice it one more time. Here we go. Da, 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 da. That's right. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, but this time left hand to right shoulder. So here we go. We're going to start from the beginning. Da, 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 da. Okay, great. Good for you. You probably feel really good right now. Now, from the doubles, we're going to go to the singles. Okay, so we go da, 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 just like that. Da, 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 da. Excellent. That's right. Okay, so here we go from the start. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There we go. Excellent. All right. Now this is probably the hardest part. It's a slap, cross, slap, snap move. Yes. Slap, cross, slap, snap, slap, cross, slap, snap, snap, cross, slap, snap. Just like that. Okay. So here we go. Slap, cross, slap, snap. There we go. So we're going to do that first. I consider that the first part. So here we go. We're going to do it from the start. Da, 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 da. La da da da, la da 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 da. Snap. Good. Okay. Now this is the. I'm just gonna go through the rest because it's really easy from here. Here we go. We go. Ba 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 da, la da da da. Wash a window. Clap 3 times. Woo! Hey. And just like that. Okay. So you probably feel pretty comfortable with it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it 3 times. Slow, regular speed, and then super fast. Okay, and if you know, it's whatever you do is great by me. But we'll see if you can do all 3 things. So here we go. We're gonna do super slow. Here we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 Hey, okay, good. How'd you do? Did you do okay? Okay, feels good. Okay, so now we're gonna go to regular speed that you saw me do at the beginning. Okay, so here we go. Shake those hands out. Here we go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. La da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la 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 da 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 la da 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 la da 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 da. Hey! All right, now we're gonna do super speed. Okay, this is just be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Don't strain a finger or a fingernail. Okay, but this is we're gonna go super fast. So here we go.
Best can do this.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Okay, I don't even think I did that time. Anyway, maybe I had an off day, but try, practice yourself, and let me know. All right, have a great day.
Bye.
Yeah, da 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 da. Hey, got it. Up next, we have the O'Reilly Cabin with an acrostic poem. O is for original.
R is for really.
E is for excellent.
I is for interesting.
L is for lots.
L is for of laughter.
E is for equine.
Y is for yaw.
And that's how you spell
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
I don't know if that's how I'd spell O'Reilly, but great work. Up next, we have Cooper and Katelyn's out-tripping tips.
If you're going camping and you need some tips to leave no traces, well, we've got the kids. This is Cooper and Katelyn's out-tripping tips.
Hello, Camp Kawartha. We're having some socially distanced fun on a canoe trip with our family. We're going to be showing you some out-tripping tips.
First of all, how to wash your dishes.
First, you have to get some hot water. Next, you want to dig a sump hole. Make it 25 meters away from the water.
Make it as deep as your hand.
Katelyn, is that deep enough?
Yep, that will do it.
Next, you want to add a few drops of biodegradable soap and mix it around with your scrubby. So next, you want to scrub all your dishes and making sure that all your dishes that you're washing are over the hole. So any bits of food that falls off go in the hole and not on the ground. The last thing you want to do is to clean off your last pot or pan that you put your hot soapy water in, and then pour all that suds and water into the sump hole, and then you're done.
But Cooper, what about the hole?
Oh yeah, that's right. The last thing you want to do is put the dirt of your hole back in, and then stomp on it, and then you're actually done.
That was Cooper and Katelyn's out-tripping tips.
Wow, thanks Cooper and Katelyn. That motivated me to do my own dishes. Next up is Fabio, Geller, Bulma, Welsh, and Monarch in If I Were Not a Counselor. If I were not a counselor, something I would be.
If I were not a counselor, a chicken I would be.
If I were not a counselor, something I would be.
If I were not a counselor, a butcher I would be. Kill the chicken, wring its scrawny neck. Kill the chicken, wring its scrawny neck. Kill the chicken, wring its scrawny neck. Kill the chicken, wring its scrawny neck.
If I were not a counselor, something I would be. If I were not a counselor, an astronaut I'd be. Whee! Whee! There's no gravity! Whee! Whee! There's no gravity! Kill the chicken, bring its scrawny neck. Kill the If I were not a counselor, something I would be. If I were not a counselor, an ice cream scoopist I'd be. Tutti frutti, fresh ice cream. Tutti frutti, fresh ice cream. Kill the chicken, bring its scrawny neck. If I were not a counselor, something I would be. If I were not a counselor, a flight attendant I'd be. Coffee, tea, maybe a book to read. Coffee, tea, maybe a book to read. Kill the chicken, bring its scrawny neck. Kill the chicken, tea, maybe a book to read. Yay! Kill the chicken, bring its scrawny neck. Kill the chicken, bring its scrawny neck. Kill the chicken, bring its scrawny neck.
Up next, we have Anna, Sarasota, Ego, and Picasso with Invisible Bench.
Oh my gosh, an invisible bench. Oh my gosh, an invisible bench. Can I sit 6 feet apart? Please join me.
Oh, can I sit on your invisible bench 6 feet apart?
Of course, come join.
Guys, what are you doing? I moved this bench last week.
Oh!
Ow! Ow!
Ow!
Ow!
Ow!
Rookie mistake. You always have to check for your invisible bench.
Our final performance of the evening is CK Alumni with I Tell You Very Publicly.
So we're here to do a song. It's a song we like to do at the start of most sessions. It's just a way to help us get to know each other, learn different things that we have in common. So the way the song works
Is we're gonna ask something about you, maybe something like where you're from or what you're into, and if it applies to you, you respond. So, for example, we might ask, have you seen the boss, baby? Have you seen the boss, baby? I ask you confidentially, have you seen the boss, baby? And if it's true for you, you would say,
I've seen the boss, baby. I've seen the boss, baby. I tell you very publicly, I've seen the boss, baby.
Are you from Peterborough? Are you from Peterborough? I ask you confidentially, are you from Peterborough?
I live in Peterborough. I live in Peterborough. I tell you very publicly, I live in Peterborough.
Do you come from Toronto? Do you come from Toronto? I ask you confidentially, do you come from Toronto?
I am from Toronto. I am from Toronto. I tell you very publicly, I am from Toronto.
Oh wait, I'm not from Toronto. I'm from Australia.
Oh yeah!
Do you come from Australia? Do you come from Australia? We ask you confidentially, are you from Australia?
Is he Australian?
He is from Australia. He is from Australia. We tell you very publicly, he is from Australia.
Do you have a cat? Do you have a cat? I ask you confidentially, do you have a cat?
I have a cat. I have a cat. I tell you very publicly, I have a cat.
Do you have two cats? Do you have two cats? I ask you confidentially, do you have 2 cats?
We have 2 cats. We have 2 cats. I tell you very publicly, we have 2 cats.
Do you have 3 cats? Do you have 3 cats? I ask you confidentially, do you have 3 cats?
We have 3 cats. We have 3 cats. I tell you very publicly, we have 3 cats.
Do you have more than 3 hats? Do you have more than 3 hats? I ask you confidentially, do you have more than 3 hats?
I have more than 3 hats. I have more than 3 hats. I tell you very publicly, I have more than 3 hats.
Do you have a golden retriever? Do you have a golden retriever? I ask you confidentially, do you have a golden retriever?
I have a golden retriever. I have a golden retriever. I tell you very publicly, I have a golden retriever.
Do you eat the core of your apples? Do you eat the core of your apples? I ask you confidentially, do you eat like a horse?
I eat the whole core of the apple. I eat the whole core of the apple. I tell you very publicly, I eat the apple including the core.
Do you love Brussels sprouts? Do you love Brussels sprouts? I ask you confidentially, do you love Brussels sprouts? I love Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. I tell you very publicly, I love Brussels sprouts. Do you love arts and crafts? Do you love arts and crafts? I ask you confidentially, do you love arts and crafts?
I love arts and crafts. I love arts and crafts. I tell you very publicly, I love arts and crafts.
Are your feet 2 different sizes? Are your feet 2 different sizes? I ask you confidentially, are your feet 2 different sizes? My feet are 2 different sizes. My feet are 2 different sizes. I tell you very publicly that if they were any more different, I'd have to wear 2 different sized shoes.
Do you not eat meat? Do you not eat meat? I ask you confidentially, do you not eat meat?
I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat. I tell you very publicly, I am a vegan. Do you have 2 siblings at camp? Do you have 2 siblings at camp? I ask you confidentially, do you have 2 siblings at camp?
I have 2 siblings at camp. I have 2 siblings at camp. I tell you very publicly, I have 2 siblings at camp.
Do you miss CK? Do you miss CK? We ask you confidentially, do you miss CK?
I miss CK. I miss CK. We tell you very publicly, we miss CK.
Are we all from Camp Kawartha? Are we all from Camp Kawartha? We ask you confidentially, are we all from Camp Kawartha?
We're all from Camp Kawartha. We're all from Camp Kawartha. We tell you very publicly, we're all from Camp Kawartha.
Yahoo!
And that's our show for tonight.
Tune in next time on July
26.
for more.
Good night.
Night. Love you.